Assalamu alaikum. Dear student, today we discuss the topic ionic bond, that is from chapter 4 structure of molecule. Before describing a ionic bond, first we describe what is a chemical bond. The attractive force which hold the atoms together to form a molecule is called chemical bond. The molecule is smallest unit of compound. When it decomposes, some or all of these bonds are broken. So on the basis of these attractive force, which is known as a chemical bond, they are further divided into four types. These types of a chemical bond are ionic bond, covalent bond, coordinate covalent bond, and metallic bond. Now our topic, that is ionic bond. The bond which is formed due to complete transference of electron from one atom to another atom is known as ionic bond. Dear student, we know that atom makes a bond to attain the stability either by duplet or octet rule, and for this purpose they either lose, gain or share electron from their valence shell. The valence shell is their outermost shell. After this, they attain the stable configuration of a noble gases. Why? Because the noble gases are the symbol of stability in periodic table elements. Now, so for the formation of ionic bond, it must be compulsory that the two bonded atoms are metal and non-metal. The difference of electronegativity between them is 1.7. Electronegativity is the ability of an atom to attract the shared pair of electron towards itself. Formation of ions, both cations and anions, they are formed by the loss or gain of electron. Metal loses electron and they form positive ion cations, and non-metal gain electron and they form negative anions. These oppositely charged ions attract each other through electrostatic force of attraction and make a bond known as ionic bond. It is also known as electrovalent bond because this is due to the force of attraction that is occur between these opposite charge that are positive and negative ions. Now we describe the ionic bond with the help of an example, that is formation of sodium chloride. For this purpose, first they make a sodium ion. According to the electronic configuration that you seen in your figure, sodium symbol Na, atomic number 11, its electronic configuration in K shell 2, L8, M1. M is its valence shell and it has one electron in its valence shell. So to attain the stability according to the octet rule, they lose one electron to make a sodium ion. After losing electron, they make sodium ion, which is shown by a positive cation, and its electronic configuration become K2L8, which has the electronic configuration of a neon. You see from the next figure, sodium dot show one electron in its valence shell, sodium positive ion form after the loss of electron. Now formation of chloride ion, symbol Cl, atomic number 17, electronic configuration K2L8M7. As it has 7 electron in its valence shell, so it need 1 electron according to the octet rule to become stable. So after gaining electron, they make a chloride ion and its electronic configuration becomes K2L8M8, which is the electronic configuration of the noble gases. You also see that from the diagram, 7 dots show 7 electron in the valence shell. After gaining 1 electron, it has a 8 electron in its valence shell. Now, in the last step or in the third step, the development of electrostatic force of attraction between these opposite charge of a sodium ion and chloride ion becomes occur. And due to this electrostatic force of attraction, the two atoms hold each other and now they make a bond that is known as a sodium chloride. In the above example, you see that the sodium atom and the chlorine atom have a no charge when they have a equal number of electrons and proton, because when the atom have a equal number of electrons and proton, they become neutral. When it loses electron, then the number of protons are exceeded than electrons, so it acquire a positive charge. When it gain electron, the number of electrons are exceeded than protons, so they acquire a negative charge. Therefore sodium acquire a positive charge and chlorine acquire a negative charge. Example 2, formation of calcium chloride. The bond between calcium chloride is also ionic. It is formed in the same manner as in sodium chloride. First, calcium ion were formed, then chloride ion are formed, and at the end, electrostatic force of attraction between calcium and chloride ion is necessary. In a figure, you see that calcium belong to the second group, so it has a 2 electron in its valence shell, and it has the tendency to lose these 2 electron to make a calcium ion. They make a bond with a chlorine atom. As they lose these 2 electrons, so the loss of electron is always equal to the gain of electron, so they make a bond with 2 chlorine atom, and each chlorine atom gain 1 electron each from a calcium atom, so they make a bond that is known as a ionic bond, and the compound form is known as calcium chloride. Now there is a quiz for you. Why atom makes a chemical bond? What are the conditions necessary for the formation of ionic bond? Why ionic bond is also known as electrovalent bond? Why the atom must be metals and non-metals in ionic bond? Dear student, listen this video carefully 2 to 3 times. Read this topic from your book. If any query you can ask, and when you done this assignment, kindly send it to my own number. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.